Alright, welcome back my marksmen to Unmarked Gaming. Currently we're binging through Paper Mario and the Origami King. Before we get started, a couple of reminders. If you like the content that you see here, let me know by leaving a like and commenting down below. Tell me what is your favorite part on this game so far. And lastly, if you haven't done so already, hit that little bell for notifications and subscribe to my channel, because as soon as we are done with this game, we're going to be giving away a copy. And if you hit that little bell and subscribe to my channel, you can make sure that you do not miss your chance on how you can win this game. Now with that said, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so we last left off. We are with the Toad, and with his digging capabilities, we're trying to find the eyeballs. Now, I just remembered the fact that this Toad can dig. So, I don't think these little eyeballs are going to be found in glowing spots. I think we just have to find the clues. Now, I do remember that in this one it was talking about in between two twin needle-like things, and I think it actually, and I said in my last video, I think it represents this one. So let's just try digging here. Oh, hey, look, we totally could. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, so we found the eyeball. It's not ancient treasure, it's the eyeball. So let's pick up that eyeball, and let's go plug it in. Alright, that makes me feel a little bit better, because I was feeling like I was kind of going crazy, because I thought that was the spot that we need to go to, but I had just forgotten that the Toad could dig, and it didn't necessarily have to be glowing like that. So, now we got his eyeball. Yeah, we'll plug this one in. That also actually makes me wonder about the other one, the very first tower. It talks about it beneath his feet, and I pointed out how there's a weird little triangle on that spot. I think we could also dig at that location too. What's happening other than this pretty light show? Uh-oh, what'd it do? Oh, it's starting to rotate. That's disturbing. Oh, the rotation knocked me out. Ah, what was all that shaking? Why did we fall down? What just happened? That's a good question, Olivia. I have no idea. Alright, well, we might as well just go ahead and save real quick. Yes, the Toad Tower is now pointing in another direction. We wanted to look at the temple, the lost temple, the hidden temple, the buried temple, the temple that we're trying to get to. Alright, so there's a Toad in the background there too. I didn't see that one until just now. But before we try to find that Toad location, let's go ahead and head back to the original and dig below there, because I really do feel like that is where our next eyeball is. Remember how I said right there, there's a weird spot, so dig. Nice! Okay, we got the eyeball for this one. Let's go plug that in. Plug it in, plug it in. We were prepared for that one this time. Yes, me too. I was hoping they would be prepared. Otherwise, I was going to laugh and make fun of them. Alright, so now that one's pointing in that direction. We're in a good spot so far. But we've only found 2 towers as of right now. So we gotta find the other 2. Now, judging based off of how all those are pointing, There's one up in the top left there, so I feel like we got to be able to get to the part of the desert through this direction. Or not. Can we just drive up that? Nope. Actually, do we have a map? We do. Okay, so they're up in the top left and top right of our city. How can we get there? Well, before we go to the city and try to find openings there, let's go ahead to this part of the desert that we missed out on and just see if there's anything of importance over here, because we have not done this part yet. We were here for like a second, but we didn't do anything over here. It's actually like a full-on little destroyed area. Like a uncovered ancient city. Oh no, we released a bunch of snakes. Those snakes, though, are toads. Yes, I like being a snake too. I get it. The other snake. Okay, good. We found that snake. Sorry for hiding like that. I'm just a bit shy. One would almost think that he was a shy guy for being so shy. Alright. Toad dig. Ah, that was a lot of gold. Nope, you've been rescued. Oh, that's all the toads in this area. Sweet. Anything else that needs to be done, though? Can Olivia ignite that spot? I feel like that should be a yes. Seems to be like a bad evolutionary trait that the ghosts are going to, or I guess the boos, stop moving when you look at them like that. That just does not seem like it would be beneficial. Guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I kind of forgot where we parked our car. Pretty sure it was down here. Or maybe we actually haven't been this far down. I don't think we have. Oh no, Dry Bones, why'd you have to hit me? Cool, we'll just line you guys up, and that should do the same thing for the booze. Let's go! Oh, that was not... Oh, wait, did it kill them? No, my shiny boots broke. Okay, there's my car. Alright, well, something tells me we're probably good in this area now. We can probably leave. So, let's do that. Did we fill in all the holes? I think we did. Gotcha! Oh wait, we did not fill in all the holes. There's a giant one right there. Now we got it. And there's a spot right here that we can bust. Don't know if that's important, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, cool. Alright, so this means that we are now done with this whole right side. And so I guess we do have to find the temples through the city. Which, that shouldn't be that big of a problem. Just to check our map real quick. Yeah, I think that's got to be the only way. Let's talk to Olivia real quick. Do you think we should explore those lanky towers a little bit more? Yes, I would agree. I was just hoping that maybe you could tell me how to get to them. Ah, I'm gonna guess through here. That was a lot of money. That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and fill in this spot. Dig this up. And let's hop back in our car. Was that all the toads in this area? Look at us go. Die. Yep, it's the next tower. Whoa, this is another one. How about that? I hope I didn't fill enough. It looks like that was the only spot out here, too. Alright, and my guess is that we're going to be digging by that cactus that's completely circled by the rocks. But we'll keep it in mind. Let's read what the clue is going to say. Eclipse the sun above the lake. A buried eye is yours to take. I've added the translation. Okay, maybe that's not the right spot. Eclipse the sun above the lake. Well, let's read it one more time before we head out. Nice job, Olivia. So proud. You're doing great. Alright. Eclipse the sun above the lake. A buried eye is yours to take. Okay, so eclipse the sun. We gotta find the lake. But what lake are they talking about? Oh, nice, we got a little treasure. Well, hey, that's something. Got some flashy boots. I like my flashy boots. We don't want to break these just yet. We want to hit this. Now we can break them. Alright, eclipse the sun above the lake. The eye is for us to take. Does anybody see a lake on this map? I mean, there's like a little pond in front of Shroom City. I guess let's leave. Oh, we gotta dig them up. Well, I'm gonna head back and play the game in just a minute. And I feel like it's gonna be easier to pay attention to where the toads went than it is to pay attention to where the 4 guys go. So let's check out the 2 scorpions. Okay. I may have missed that. I know that this is one of them at least. And I feel like the other one has got to be right next to him up in that top corner. But that's where I kind of missed what happened. Oh, we were right. Sweet. See, are they going to do that stupid game again? Yep, and I don't want to actually get them. There's a lake in the desert town. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, we might as well try to fix this one real quick before we go there. I think they are meant for selfies, Toad. They are definitely meant for selfies. Alright, let's check out what this clue is. We've got an eye at the lake in town, and we've got whatever this one is. Let's see what it says. Near walls of waves, a fireplace, an eye is there by earth encased. Near walls of waves, a fire's place, an eye is there by earth encased. I've added translation. Thanks for that. Alright, Olivia, go! Use your powers. Oh. Wait, what happened? Did she give us the opportunity to skip it? I think she did. Okay. Well, we gotta find a fireplace, which I know where a couple of fireplaces are. And we gotta go to the lake. So we need the fireplace with waves, so I guess that's gonna help us figure out which fireplace we need to go to. Can I have that coin? No. Okay. I guess I didn't park very well that time. Alright, so here's the lake. Oh, and look at the... Ah, that's clever. Okay, look how the tower in there eclipses it. So the sun is eclipsed there, which means we must dig at that spot. That was cool. Okay, I like that. That was a cool little puzzle. Alright, and then the last piece is in an is in a fireplace. I want this parking. There we go. Alright, so we can at least take this one back and plug in the toad eye. Something magical's about to happen. Okay. Oh, look, Toad wasn't ready for it. Nice job, Professor. Okay. And finally, for the last one, it was talking about a fireplace that's got waves in it. I think I know where a couple of fireplaces are. There's definitely one in that little village area that we were just at, where we fought all those boos. So let's head back to that place first and see if that giant fireplace, because I think I even made a note of that there was a fireplace there. Let's see if that's got waves on it. And if it does, then we know that that is the spot that we need to go. Now the question is how do we get back to that spot? Was it this way? I think it was this way. Scorching Sandpaper East. Yes, it was definitely this. Hey, look, there's waves. Hey, look, there's a fireplace. Oh, yeah, because I was saying I wonder if Olivia can catch it on fire. Well, there we go. Sweet, we got the square jewel, which means that we're ready to go back to Toad Town. I really like this little boot car. Makes me kind of wish I had a boot car. Alright, so we got the last eyeball that we needed. Let's plug it in, plug it in. Get ready, Toad. Your giant underground temple is about to jump up. Here it comes. Oh, I guess not. Alright, so we can head back down there. Wait, were they floating? Why were they floating? Oh, no. Olivia can float. So why is she trying to brace for it? That's funny. I really like the characters in this game. I feel like they have a really good personality. Yep, this one turned also. Alright, which means we can head back to the underground ribbon, and hopefully our temple's going to pop up now. So it should at least, I would imagine, give us the magic spot where we can maybe catch something on fire? Yes, it does look different. Oh, it's the Earth Elemental. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and $10, guys. I'm going to make a bet. And if anybody wants to bet against me, let me know. I bet she's going to complain about the heat as soon as we get the sun back on. Let's do it. Turn into the giant turtle. Whoa. It's a giant temple. Giant ziggurat. That's pretty cool. And the ribbon is wrapped all around it. Alright, well, we definitely saw the entrance. It's down here. Look at the giant toads! I feel like breaking these pots is like a serious crime in archaeology. We're just saying, oop, we're gonna just break them for the confetti. Whoa! You ready to freak out, Toad? Of the ancient king Shroomsis. I've also discovered that a sort of safety mechanism was responsible for burying the temple in the sand. When the sun went out, the temple retreated into the earth for safekeeping. Oh, so the temple wasn't just taking a nap or something? Or no, it's a king's temple, so it was designed this way to ward off intruders, interlopers, infidels, and unauthorized visitors. In any case, we should be quite careful as we explore this temple. Is almost certainly rigged with traps. Yes, I would assume so. Well, let's fill in this. Oh, it's all little spiders. Well, we just smashed them. Okay, so was this temple here and buried after the events? Because I thought Professor Toad didn't know what was going on. Like, I thought his goal was trying to find a hidden, mysterious temple. So has this temple always been here, or has the sun always been out in this location? Oh, I like that. That's so cool looking. Oh, watch out for the sand trap. No, we got pounced. Okay, we gotta do this in 2 moves. What do we need to do exactly? Don't know what we're supposed to move. Like that. There we go. Oh, did it just in time. I feel like we've been getting it right down to the wire. I feel like those shiny boots probably just broke. No, they didn't. Good. Hopefully, we should have more weapons, so I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. We just have to make sure to equip them before we actually go into a final boss fight. Alright, that's clearly a trap. Oh, I guess it's not. Toad, can you dig here? Nice! Alright, well, I think we need our magic folded arms for that spot. Okay, I get it. I know, kind of. But how do we bring that down? Think. Can we, like, jump across, maybe? Let's read it. The left side is more useful. My guess is it's going to say something along the lines of, like, the right side and being more useful. Dead end. Or is it? In archaeology, one never knows. It's not a dead end, but the question is how can we get up here to make it not a dead end? Let's check with Olivia. Oh, it's frustrating that there aren't any stairs on the left side. Could we... Oh, dig it up. Duh. That's what he's here for. Dig. Although, where do you need to dig at? Oh, I see where we need to dig. We dig here. Or we dig in front of there. We can dig here. There we go. And then we use our 1,000 folded arms to pull it down. Got it. That wasn't so bad. Let's see, any other digging that we need to do? Oh. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna jump up here. Toad, you need to go to the other side. Or Toad, you stay here, and I'll go to the other side. Ah, this one is very complex. The grammar of the ancient types, even for ancient writing goodness, even with interbangs, have been reversed. This one will take some time, I'm afraid. Cool, stay there and read it. I figured it out, Toad. Why don't you come on over here? Okay. It just now happened. Onward to the temple. Oh, it's dark in here. Even for an ancient temple, as a scholar scientist, I don't believe in ghosts or similar nonsense, but I don't like this feeling. We've been fighting a bunch of boos. How do you not believe in ghosts? Oh, the light just joined on. Show yourself, ghoul. There's no ghoul. Yes, it was just your shadow. Ooh, but what is that? I did see that. It was a strange shadow, not your imagination. There was a hole in it. Well, if that was a strange shadow, what if we go this way to the right? Is there anything to the right that we need? Actually, dig there. Okay. There's nothing for you to get. That's okay. Oh, no! Well, that was rude. Hey, there it is again. Open up. I want to hit you. Okay, well, we're running dangerously low on confetti, so hopefully we don't really need to do that again. Dig through here. Dig here. Dig there. Can you dig here? Okay. Save real quick. Now, on a positive note, any confetti that's not used up, I'm pretty sure we do get it back. So we don't really have to worry about wasting it. Although we can clearly not fill in those two holes until we get more. Well, this seems like it. Giant mummy Goombas! Wait, why are there a bunch of holes? Oh, it puts them back. Interesting. Oh, I found a hole. Oh, I found another hole. It's okay, little toad. They're dead. You were literally terrified of your own shadow. I get it. It's fine. We're in a spooky ancient temple with Mumby Goomba. So I get it. It's okay. You don't have to be all embarrassed. Okay, cool. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh no! How curious. What could possibly be attracting the attention of that many spiders? Oh, there's a pair of twitching toad's feet in the middle of those spiders. Yes, there are. Well, I guess let's just keep killing the spiders. You okay, Toad? Oh, you poor thing. Are you alright? Maybe they ate her. Or him. Oh my gosh! Nope! What happened to its face? The toad's face. That's really messed up. The toad's face is gone. Toad's gone. His face. The gone toad's face. Gone toad face. Toad is. Toad's face is just not there. Oh, I hope it doesn't hurt. I would imagine it's incredibly painful. Oh, I think the Toad is trying to talk to us. Toad, can you hear me? Or you still have ears somewhere in your head? Would we call it? Or is it a hat? Anyway, say something. Can we smack you? Nope, that didn't seem to do it. So we gotta find a random Toad face just laying about. Why is he totally walking like a mummy? The music for this one is pretty cool too. There has to be some kind of pattern. What's the pattern? Personal intermount numbers 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 1, 4, 2, and 3. Okay, so that wasn't right. We got to figure out which ones are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe we'll find out in here. Oh, it's a warp pipe. Let's get this first. Heartbreak skipper. I did find a shiny disc. It is pretty. Can you maybe like dig for Toad's face? That would be interesting. Oh, great. It's blocked. Of course it's blocked. Well, what if we make this one 1, 4, 2, and 3. Oh, you know what I just realized? It's the number of triangles. 1, 4, 2, and 3. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Toad's face is behind that sarcophagus. I don't think it is. I don't even know where they were. Oh, we were so close. We were 1 off. Let's use the flashy hammer on this group. Nice job, Toad. Dude, he just licked my butt. Why would he lick my butt? Oh no. I goofed it. use the flashy hammer on these guys. Do it again, but normal hammer? Normal hammer should be enough to be able to kill them. Thanks, Toad. Guys, I like Toad so much more than Bobby. I mean, I feel bad for Bobby, but, like, this Toad is actually doing damage. Bobby kept falling. And I appreciate a man that can get a job done. The Fire of Elemental statue. Guys, am I pronouncing that right? Is it Valumental? If it's not, let me know down in the comments below. If I've been saying it wrong this whole time, I apologize. Oh my gosh, it's another Toad without a face. Is it the same Toad? What happened in their faces? Well, if this isn't just like screaming booby trap, I don't know what is. Let's just run. Run! Oh my gosh! They're like dead! What the heck? That's so disturbing. Are you guys okay? Oh, that was weird. Oh my gosh, it's even more that are trapped inside of like a spider's web. I'm an archaeologist, not an archaeologist, but it seems to be a massive spider web. Or I guess that was supposed to be arachnologist. Well, I don't like the look of it at all, those poor Toads. Unfortunately, I don't think we can help them from here. Maybe we can get below them somehow. Thanks, thanks. Thanks for the help, Toad. Did amazing. Is anybody else like disturbed just by the fact that they thought about ripping the Toads' faces off like that? Oh, we can run away. I did not know that. Oh no, it's a boo! Guess we went one too far up. That's unfortunate. I guess it would make sense that the dry bones, if we don't defeat it in one go about, that they would come back up, because I don't think it takes a whole lot to actually kill them. So let's make sure that we kill this boo. And then hopefully Toad will take care of that dry bone. Sweet, he did. Ooh, wait, it's another disc. What is with all these? Oh, we can take him back to the DJ if he ever lets us recommend songs. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess that's how they lost their faces. That is super disturbing. Starlight your way. Alright, so that just means that we gotta hit all these. Oh wait, we don't hit all of them? Let's see, at least hit that one. Let's fill this in. There's got to be like a clue as to which ones we need to hit. It said, Starlight your way. This is the only one that looks like a star. So there. There. I guess we didn't hit that one. Does anybody else see another star pattern? Oh, I guess that was it. Nice job, we did it. I was hoping we could hold it. Hit them. We gotta frisk ya. Hey, it's a job. They gotta frisk us. I don't want to be frisked. That wasn't it. We've only got one more second, so at least get them all in a group like that. I want to flashy hammer these. So hopefully we'll just kill this group of 4. And we did. Alright, Toad, I believe ya. Oh no, you found nothing! You weren't helpful at all. Gosh, that was a lot of damage. Oh wow, they're doing a major hurt. At least that one died. Okay. And he found something. Mighty fine boots you got there. Well, yes, they are. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. I don't know what's happening, but my hips suddenly started shaking by themselves. Yeah, mine did too. I'm at a loss of words. This is unlike anything I've ever seen in my study of the antiquities. And that crown jewel in the center of the ceiling is simply stunning. I wonder what's inside. Dare I say it belongs? Sorry to interrupt, Professor, but there's the streamer. It looks like it's going into that door, doesn't it? It does look like it's going in that door. Hey, DJ, spin this shit. You call that music? I call it a racket. Stop scratching around and put on something I can dance to. If I ain't moving to the groove when the needle drops, I'm gonna collect your face like a limited edition 7-inch single. Yo, 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 don't do that. I'll cue up something groovy with the quickness, my man. Well, it's a good thing that I got you covered here, Toad. Mario, you've got to save me. This guy is such a weirdo. He keeps asking for groovy music to cut a rug to. Do I look like 100 years old? I'm a DJ, man. I have no idea what that means. My face is at stake. Here, y'all, my face. You've got to help. No, not your face. That's where you put your sunglasses. Anyways, what's wrong with this song? That was just playing. I happen to think it was quite groovy. I don't know, this guy's taste in music makes no sense to me, but he's very opinionated. He doesn't like any of the music that I put on, and he won't come out of that room. Anyway, here's how you can help. I dropped some of my sound discs on the way in here. Maybe one of those discs have a tune this guy will actually like. I'll try to buy some time while you're looking. Just get those discs and bring them back to me. There are 4 of them, yo. Oh, whoever's in that room is the one taking all of these poor toads' faces. So we gotta get him out of this room and somehow reface those toads. But what kind of music is groovy enough to get him out of there? I don't know. I don't know what music is going to be groovy enough. So, like, is he, like, cutting off their faces as he's going with the music? Because that's just very weird. Sweet, I think that's to the warp pipe that's below us. The one that we were trying to get into that was blocked. Alright, so let's check our items real quick. Items... How many... Nope, not those. What are accessories supposed to be? I guess we don't have any accessories. Okay, so it looks like we might have gotten 2 of the 4. So we need to get 2 more. We gotta try to find 2 more. All right, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save it for there for right now. And in our next video, we're going to try to locate the missing two and then hopefully beat this guy that is slicing up toad faces and maybe restore some toad faces in the process. Guys, remember, if you like the content that you see here, let me know by leaving a comment down below and gently crushing that like button on this video. Also, if you blow up that bell for notifications and subscribe to my channel, you can make sure that you're up to date on all my future content. Trust me, you will not want to miss on who is cutting up all of these toad faces. So guys, we'll figure that out in the next one. Otherwise, if you enjoy, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!